Welcome back to another video. In today's video we're looking at baby leaf on our farm. So if you don't know already, baby leaf is the main thing we do around here to like our dairy cows. We get up early in the morning and we harvest salad and we pack it and we grade it and we send it off to Dublin to be distributed all throughout the restaurants in Ireland. So as I said, it's like our dairy cows. It's the one that pays the bills. Everything else revolves around baby leaf. So when we're going at silage, baby leaf has to be cut first and then we go at silage, and it's the same with barley, it's the same with anything. Baby leaf gets priority. So we're going to look at that today, the whole process of how we prepare the ground and sowing it, harvesting it, grading it, packing it, loading it into the van and sending it off to Dublin. So hopefully you'll enjoy today's video. I've never done a video this in-depth on baby leaf before, so it'll be something different. And if you enjoy it, make sure you give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any further questions on baby leaf, feel free to leave them down below in the comments, because we've been growing it for long enough and we know a decent amount about it. But the first thing we'll look at is the preparation. So the first thing we always do is either plough or ripper disc the field we're going into. So you'll see a bit of drone footage of both of them. So we're ploughing with our 4-furrow Cavernaland, and usually we use the press if the press is all working, which in the drone footage I'm fairly sure it was. And then the ripper discing we do with our Simba ST bar and our Simba X press, and that also does a good job. We find if you give it 2 runs of the X press with the ripper legs on the front, it does a much better job. If you only give it 1 run, you can see the lines in it because there's only 5 legs on the 3-meter ST bar, so there can be quite a big gap. But if you do it twice at different angles, you get rid of pretty much all the compaction. So it's a good way of doing it as well. And in some ground it is better because it doesn't pull up as many stones. But we'll get into that drone footage and hopefully you enjoy it.
I took a dive, I didn't know I'd fall so deep into your eyes. I've never been somewhere so sweet, I'm hypnotized. Yeah, you put my mind at ease, got you divine. I'm thankful that you're mine. Looking at me like people are looking at their phones. I've spent 7 years looking for love that I can hold. Now I know your love is all I need. Now I know, yeah, your love is all I need. You always by my side, off of the ground. Cause the feeling's so damn high, I'm hypnotized. Yeah, you put my mind at ease, got you divine. I'm thankful that you're mine. Passport, hotel, jet plane. My life won't ever be the same. Got you all up in my brain. Love the way you changed me for the better. Got me through bad weather. I want you all the time. I love the way you looking at me like people are looking at their phones. I've spent 7 years looking for love that I can hold. Now I know your love is all I need. Now I know, yeah, your love is all I need. Your love is all I need. Yeah, your love is all I need. Your love is all I need. Yeah, your love is all I need.
Once the ground has either been ploughed with the press or ripper disced, usually we'll go in and we'll give it either 1 or 2 runs with the X press just by itself, so that's the disc harrow. And depending on ground conditions and how dry or wet it is, we might give it 2 runs, we might give it 3, we might only give it 1. But once it's been disced, then we go in with our major stone barrier, and usually we'll give it 2 runs of the stone barrier just to get a real fine and level seed bed. So you'll see some drone footage of that after. Then once it's stone buried, we go in with our baby leaf sower and the front fertilizer applicator on our little John Deere 6320. So it sows all the baby leaf in the beds. Then it's left to grow until we come to harvest it. And we go in again with the John Deere 6320, and usually we'll have 2 tubs on the front and all the crates on the back. So then everything's harvested and it's brought back up into the pack house where we grade and mix it. So we take the different varieties, we throw them in one at a time and we grade through them, and we take out any discolored leaves, or maybe if a tree leaf is blown in or something, we'll take the likes of that out and mix all the leaves together to get a nice mixed end product. Once all the product is mixed up, we put the salad into the liner, which is in the 1 kilo boxes, and then they're all weighed. So the box itself weighs about 100 grams, so we always put about 1.2 kilos on the weighing scale. So it's 1.1 kilo of product, because you're trying to guess how much water is going to evaporate out of the product. So you always want to make sure you're above 1 kilo. So they're all weighed, and then after they're weighed, all the liners are closed to keep the product fresh. Then the boxes are loaded onto the pallet and shrink wrapped manually, and then loaded into the van. And our van is refrigerated, so when all the salad is being transported to Dublin, it is all kept cool and fresh, so there's no worry in that. And then once it's all done, the pack house gets washed out after every harvest and packing, and then we do the same again every second day. So at the minute we're going Monday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, so we're doing 4 days a week, but in the not so busy times it's just Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So we're busy enough at the minute, but that is basically it. So once we harvest all the beds, I go in with the X-Press again, I disc them back up, which you'll see in the drone footage as well, and then, as I said, it's disced up and chopped, and then it's left, and we'll come back again and we will go in with the stone barrier and sow again. Usually we aim to get 2 drillings out of the 1 field in 1 season, just to be the most productive, because if you only did 1 sowing, it's a lot of time where the ground has nothing in it and you're just wasting it. So that's why we go through it twice. But hopefully you enjoyed this different kind of video, because as I said, it's something different. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure you give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. There'll be another video up next Saturday and it'll be a good one. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to you. But I think that'll do it for me today, so I'll see you in the next one.
This is not a phase, my dear. Time heals the moment, but our hearts were frozen, don't disappear. You escaped from not knowing, but I got a feeling that I'll be right here for the rest of my life. Just know that I'll give you love you'll never want to share tonight. Tonight. But if the world isn't working the way that we found it when we were too young to love, our attention is running, 5 seconds is burning a hole in our racing hearts. I wish we could find the space, a great escape, where we could finally break the mold. If it's us that we wanted, happy after the fall. And I don't wanna change it all. And I don't wanna change it all. And I don't wanna change it all. 1,001 times before I bet. Let me fall into your eyes all over again. I'll be right here for the rest of my life. Just know that I'll give you love you never wanna share tonight. Tonight. But if the world isn't working the way that we found it when we were too young to love, our attention is running, 5 seconds is burning a hole in our racing hearts. I wish we could find the space, a great escape, where we could finally break the mold. If it's us that we're wanting, we're happy after the fall. And I don't wanna change it all. And I don't wanna change it all.